Hello Internet, your friendly neighborhood gremlin here. Today we're going to be making Soleil a beach house. A cute little green one. Yeah, these are just the fun little intro bits, which I don't know, maybe I don't need to film. We can just start at the house. I don't know. Let me know if you need to see this happen here. Yeah, so we're just going to pick her a plot and tell her she's going to have a one-room house, because I always pick a one-room house. And then we can change my mind later if I want to. But we don't here. Soleil just has a one-room beach house. Ends up really cute, if I do say so myself. I'm trying to talk at like a reasonable volume here, but other people are home, which makes me anxious. The idea that someone heard me doing this would be weird, which is weird in and of itself because I'm posting it on the internet, but you don't know who I am. And somehow that makes it different than having to tell a human that I know. Yeah, we're going to use this here green wallpaper, which I quite like actually with the paneling. It feels very beach house. And then we'll give her a cute little like beach accent wall. We try a few of them out first, but we end up on this one here on the beach because it seems the most fitting, given that she is on the beach. Sadly, the recordings for this house and the next house are going to be a little bit weird and choppy because, again, OBS, and I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm pre-recording all of these, which probably sounds weird because I'm not going anywhere, but I have zero executive function. And somehow, for some reason, I feel like I need to post every day once I start posting. Also, these would be easier to talk about if I knew, if it hadn't been 2 weeks since I filmed the actual designing of the house. I don't know exactly how noticeable the choppiness of it will be, or if it will bother you that much, which, I mean, I totally get it if it does, because weird things like that bother me too a lot of the time. Turns out it was an encoding speed issue, so I just turned the speed down and the file sizes are a little bit bigger, but that's not a big deal. Unfortunately, however, I didn't start editing them and notice the choppiness until after I'd finished both this house and the next one. Here we're going to be putting in like a window with a deck illusion and some open doors with some custom design codes, which I'll have the actual codes posted down in the description in case you want them. Rather inconveniently, we have to use a black frame window rather than white, which would have been my personal preference in this build, but limited design code slots, and I'd like to make dark things more than I make light things, so black seems like the better, more versatile option for me. So I guess we just have to deal with the black iron. Let me know also if I'm a little bit too breathy, because apparently after everything I say I make a weird like breathy giggle at the end, like that. If that is going to be annoying, I can just cut them all out. I think, hopefully, it'd probably be a pain in the ass, but I could do it. Or if any of the pauses I make in between words are really distracting, apparently that's a thing I do. I stumble over my words quite a lot, I guess. You'd think I spend all day, every day, talking to my dog, so you'd think I'd be better at talking out loud, but I'm not. I guess I could tell you my fun pizza story, which is probably the most exciting thing that happened to me in the past 2 weeks. It happened 2 weeks ago when I was actually recording the voiceover for the first video we posted here. Yeah, it's been that long since I managed to record things, because I'm good at this. But anyway, I ended up with 2 pizzas, which was kind of exciting because I'd ordered myself a large pizza so I could eat it all day, and then I had 2. Essentially what happened was I had to use DoorDash because for some reason Pizza Nova doesn't let you do contactless delivery anymore. So I didn't want to talk to a human and I just wanted a pizza. So I got the delivery notice and then there was no pizza. So I contacted a lady and was like, hey, I don't have a pizza. And so as we sort of figured that stuff out, and then the moment that she said, okay, we've put in a reorder for a redelivery for your pizza, the guy rings the doorbell. To be fair, this is 15 minutes after it said it was supposed to have been delivered. I don't entirely know what happened there, but I rushed back to ask her to cancel it, and I got like a notification that said canceled, like your delivery has been canceled. But an hour later, a second pizza showed up. So I ate pizza for like 2 days, and all I ate was pizza. Which, I mean, it's not the end of the world, I guess. But kerfuffles like that are usually why I try to go through the actual pizza store when I'm ordering. And, well, they handled their own deliveries, so they weren't DoorDash people, so you couldn't, like, track them or anything. And I'd send an email to Pizza Nova just because I was frustrated, and I was like, why will you not let me order a pizza and not see a human? And apparently you just have to make an account on their website to do contactless delivery, but they don't make that clear anywhere. It's not like sign in to use contactless delivery or whatever. While you were just forced to listen to me tell what was probably a rather uninteresting story to literally everyone but me, we pulled out the sort of layout of the house, sort of sectioned it off into 4 quadrants, the top right there being a kitchen, which is, as you'll come to know, a very standard kitchen for me. I mean, it's not like there are lots of options. We've got a stove and a sink and a fridge and a counter, all the things you need in a kitchen. To the left of the kitchen will be the bathroom. In front of the bathroom we'll have a combination bedroom living room situation where the TV will be, and our final quadrant will be, I guess, sort of half dining room, half hammock sitting area where you can read books and hammock in front of the open doors with the breeze, which I thought would be nice. Here we're just going to pull out a couple more items that we want to use around the build. We got like a plant and a lamp. And now we struggle with trying to fit a clothesline in the house. It looks real cute in front of those open doors. It fits perfectly. It looks adorable, but in the end it doesn't end up fitting, which kind of sucks. So we move on to arranging the living room, like with the TV and stuff, and the bedroom there. It might not be like the most ideal layout in the world, but at least you can watch TV in bed, which is nice. I do quite like to watch a bit of television in bed. I mostly just use my laptop though, so I don't have a television in my bedroom. Here real quick, we're just going to pull out the side table for the bed and the table that would hold the TV if the TV wasn't wall mounted. I guess, I don't know, television stand sounds wrong because there's no TV on it, but it's not a coffee table because it's not in the middle of the room where you could conveniently place your coffee. Here we're deciding if we hate the fact that the table and the couch aren't aligned perfectly. We decided it's okay because I like the couch there better, and if you move the table it just doesn't look right. Let me know, by the way, if this is too slow of a speed up. I tried to Google it, but nobody would tell you what speed you're supposed to do speed builds on. So right now I think I have it at like 200%. The next video is going to be longer, so it'll probably be at 300%, and I guess then we can compare. So here we've got the standard issue bookshelf, because all houses need a bookshelf, and a hammock, which again just feels like a summer beach vacation house staple. Figure out how we can fit it in the house so it looks nice. Now we're going to pick out the dining room chairs, and I end up using the Iron Garden chairs in white. I don't know if it's just me, but I love these chairs. Like, I just love the way they look. I think they're super cute. I probably wouldn't want to sit on them myself because they're made of iron, and so that probably hurt, but they are so cute. The next section we're working on is the bathroom. So we'll pull out a sink and a toilet and that little toilet paper roll thing, which I love, but is so hard to fit into bathrooms because unless it's like in your house where you have a whole room for a bathroom, they tend to be rather small spaces, so I don't get to use it a lot, but I do really like it. Now I'm just trying to find a way to sort of partition off the bathroom a little bit, so you're not staring at someone on the toilet while you're in the kitchen, which again is one of those weird things that don't really matter in Animal Crossing because no one's actually using the toilet or the kitchen. But I don't know. My brain sometimes goes into realism world and these things matter. We've got monsteras, which is my favorite plant. I cannot keep plants alive at all, and I live mostly in the dark because I have light sensitivity issues, so really I'm doing them a favor. Now we're just pulling out all the miscellaneous little bits to decorate around the apartment house. Oh yeah, I got her a guitar. I don't know why I felt like she needed a guitar, but it looked right in the house. And I don't know, it just seems right. I also remember to put a record player in this build, and I also think I put music on it, which is a feat in and of itself because I don't listen to music, so I don't put music in any of my villagers' houses, which maybe is bad. But, I mean, you guys can't hear it anyway, so you wouldn't know, except I'm telling you. And I will now accept praise every time I manage to remember to do it. I'm pretty sure we do it in the next house, but I'm not sure about the house after that. Wow, okay, so I just checked ahead in the recording and I don't change the music, but it comes out playing music in Happy Home Paradise, right? You don't have to manually add it, it just plays the one they like. So now a regular human would cut that whole ramble out, but I'm still really bad at voiceovers, so we're just gonna leave it in there to pad out the time a little bit, because I don't know what I'm supposed to say. Yeah, so here we got some food bits and some plants. We are really just doing the sort of final touch bits before we head on to doing the walls. Now we're just going to give us a little final spin to make sure we didn't forget anything, and I'm going to decide I want to put a lamp on the bedside table. Why do I need a lamp on the bedside table when there's a lamp literally directly in front of the bedside table is unclear. But bedside tables have lamps, right? Isn't that where you put them? Again, I hate light, so I rarely turn lights on if I don't have to. Now I get to pull out all the wall things. So we'll start here in the bathroom, get a shower and a little towel rack to sit above the bath, which is a weird place to put it in real life. But again, this isn't real life. The next integral step, obviously, is to add plants. So we're pulling out a bunch of little wall plants. I don't know why, but beach houses seem like the kind of place that would have lots of plants. So we're adding some in to give the illusion of lots of plants. Now, I really love the way this wedding piece looks just on the wall there. I don't know why I like it so much. It's probably dumb, but I just really like the way it looks. And now we go back to the old staple of putting all of the things on the walls. Because when in doubt, gallery walls, apparently. Oh, I love this sign. I've decided that that's the Loch Ness Monster. I'm not entirely sure that it is the Loch Ness Monster, but I've decided, and so I tend to put him everywhere. I do really like cryptids. I don't really believe in cryptids, but I want to. Like, genuinely, I really want to. I have that problem with all the supernatural stuff, though. I genuinely want to believe because it's way more fun to believe, but my brain just yells at me. No, it's not real, which kind of sucks. Here we go. We're finally going to get the TV, and I'm going to put it up too high because I didn't want it to be cut off by the record player, and I thought the record player was important. So, again, not real life. No one cares. And a clock. Now we're going to pull out some fans, which, is a thing I've been doing lately, apparently. Again, I mean, it's a beach house. You'd want fans, right? Keep you cool, blow the wind, air circulation. It's important. And I kind of like the way they just move like that. So, lots of fans ahead. Oh, and the broom. We do have to have a broom everywhere. It's important. How else are you going to sweep the floor? Especially with the sand, tracking lots of sand into the house. So we're going to do just a little spin to make sure we've got all the things we need, and then we're gonna head outside, which is an adventure. I should warn you to not have high expectations for the outside of the house. I quite like the inside. I thought it came out quite nice. I mean, it may not be the most original thing the world has ever seen, but I like it. I don't know how to do exteriors. Maybe this is because I only got my Switch this January, and so I had Happy Home Paradise, and I didn't have to do a lot of island decorating, which would have given me skills in this area. But we try. Mostly just on Happy Home Paradise, though. I still am not good at doing the whole decorate your island thing. I've recently just been building a lot of castles, which, I mean, might look nice. I guess half the island will be castles, the other half's gonna be all like foresty, and I don't know, I kind of want like a spooky fairy tale theme, but I don't know what I'm doing, so I don't know why I'm pretending I know how to do that. So this exterior turns out alright. It ends up being very cluttered. I don't think you can walk around in it. We'll have like the barbecue area, and then that little area under the palm tree with the tent, where I imagine there would be children, if there were children, which I'd rather there weren't, but if there were. And oh, I try to put the clothesline in real hard, and we do make it fit. It does stay. We're even going to add in one of those old-fashioned wash basins later for realism. Here we are putting the bird bath down because she wanted the bird bath, so it kind of has to stay. And then we're setting up a little table for the person in the hammock so they can put their drink down. And then we get to put chairs around the table, which, again, I love these shabby chic chairs and table. I just think it's cute, and it looks maybe like it's been beach worn a little bit, so we can pretend it's authentically like that rather than, you know, we just bought it at the store. And here we are trying to pretend we can make things fit so people can walk. No one can walk here. It's okay. And then we get a barbecue because it's important to have a barbecue when you're at the beach. And now we're just going to look at some of the smaller things we want to dot around the beach. Get some dinnerware for the table so it looks like you're all ready to have a barbecue. And this is when we'll get the wash basin. And also find some logs for the barbecue. And finally a cooler, which again seemed like the kind of thing you would want at the beach. Keep your drinks cold. And it really makes walking very hard because it is just so in the way. We end up putting it on the other side diagonally there. That's where we'll put it. But we still can't walk. When I came back to get the thing that they give you, like a wallpaper or a floor or whatever if you talk to them after. So I came back to do that, and I had to move her because she was stuck and I couldn't get there. So not very walkable. Oh, now we're trying to pretend we know how to place foliage, and we're using weeds because, well, I mean, I think we can all agree the weeds in Animal Crossing are kind of really cute. They're not like regular weeds. Then we get to go back inside for the grand reveal. Oh, right. Here I stupidly changed her outfit here instead of later. So I apologize. That wasn't a thing I meant to do. Yeah, I wanted to have her to have a better outfit while we do this whole montage thing, because I really didn't like the red with the orange. It just felt like kind of a lot. And that yellowy tank top really matches the yellow in her ears. So that was lovely. And now we're just gonna, oh, we get to dress me up. I do like to get dressed up. It's one of my favorite parts, is picking out clothes to wear. And you can have all of the clothes because it's not like your own closet where you don't have everything. And it's very inconvenient. And then you just get to watch me try and take pictures. So, in case you wanted to see me fumble around like that. Oh yeah, see here, we take this shot, and looking at it again, I'm like, why would you take that shot? Because it looks real bad. But it's a shot I choose as like the cover, and the shot I chose to put on the screenshot thing, thumbnail. Yeah, that's what it's called, thumbnail. And I was like, what have I done? Why did I think this was a good idea? Because you come back and you look at the picture later and you're like, it's not a good picture. And yet, you've used it everywhere. So clearly at the time I thought it was a good picture. I also like to take everything with the film, what's it called? Filter. Because, I don't know, I just think it looks nicer. And then they're all cohesive on the Happy Home Paradise page. And cohesion is important. So that is Soleil's house. I hope y'all had a good time. And I'm not the most annoying human you've ever seen. Which, I mean, I wouldn't blame you if you thought so. But like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks. Bye!